Welcome to part 52. So good so far. So it looks pretty awesome already. Still need to do some work here on that case. So let me hit Alt H, hide everything else in the scene, and then I'm going to the front or back view, it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna select all the top faces here. Let me check that out in perspective. Looks good. So and then I'm creating a new object out of those faces. If Maya lets me do that, so let me undo this. Poly chip off. So okay, might go into the object and delete the history first, and then do that again. Never had that problem before, but so now let's try that again. There you go. So deleting the history was doing the trick, and then we do the same for the lower part, for the bottom part, so that we have in the end 3 objects, right? So did that. So those are all under that group here. So let me hit Shift P to unparent all the objects. Shift P and another Shift P, and then when we go to object mode, select all of those, delete the history, so we get rid of all those empty group nodes here. So let's select, so we select that one here. That's be the original case. So let me put that on a display layer. No worries. So hit Alt 5. I'm gonna clean up the scene later, but not for now. So let's go back here to perspective. So this is the bottom part. So I think I'm gonna go on working on that one. So hit Alt H. So of course we have to close the bottom, and we also have to do some work here on the inside. So I think first thing will be go to edge mode, double click here on that border edge, and let's just deselect the ones here at those round openings. So hit Control and deselect all those edges. Make sure that we have all this tiny stuff here deselected. And again, Control to deselect all the edges from that round opening. So again here, so yeah, zoom in a little bit, and then deselect all those edges. Nah, didn't grab that one. Now, so let's check that out here as well. So I only want to extrude all the parts that are not in the round openings first. Okay. All right. Yeah, the more complex an object gets, the more time it takes to deselect stuff you have here. So Let's deselect this opening here as well. So one tiny little edge there. Okay, so let me just check it here from all sides. So I think that's it. So now hit Control E to do an extrusion. And then we're gonna push it in just a little bit, just a tiny bit. Something like that. So let's check if that's... We don't have any overlapping faces here in the corners. Looks good. Okay, and then we hit Control E to another extrusion. And then we move that up somewhere about here. So that should, if I show all, come to that point where, you know, we can't look inside. And that's, I think that's how that real machine is built. It's, you know, the top part here. So object mode. So this part here, that's sitting on top of the lower part. So this thing is kind of held by the bottom. So I never opened that machine, so that's what I guess from here if I look at it. Okay, so we of course we have to do some work here on that part. And we also need, we might could leave it like it is. So I'm just checking here. So let me just again show all. Yeah, I think it doesn't really matter if that's intersecting here, but just for the sake of it, let's just select both objects and then Alt H. Vertex mode. Select those and Shift select those and then hit R to scale, and then we scale that out. So that's out of the way. Then let's show all again. So and then could do another extrusion down here first. Let's go to edge mode. And then Shift selecting all those, the border edge, not the one below there. So the complete border edge from that round opening here. And then hit Control E to do an extrusion. So let's bring it, V-snap it here to that position, so we could go in later and merge that part here. So hit Control E to do another extrusion, and then just move it in. So somewhere about here, doesn't really matter. So like I said, so let's go in here and select that the two vertices here, and of course the other corner, shift drag select. So I got 4 selected. Merge should be left 2, and that's what happens. So if I hit 3, of course we get some weird stuff going on there, but that's absolutely normal because we are missing edge loops. So let's insert those. Someone down there close to that corner, and then let's go to the inputs and check that. So it's let's put it to 0.01, get it even closer to that corner, and then we're inserting then one here, and under the inputs we put it to 0.01 as well. Do the same here with all the split, all the parts. So again, drag that in here, here, here. So we have dialed in that 0.01 in a second. So here, and that one was going around. So now here under the inputs, just put it all to 0.01. Next one, so it's 0.01. That they all have the same distance to that corner. 0.01. One more. 0.01. 0.01. So that's it. So now if we smooth it, hit 3 on the keyboard, so yeah, we could... of course we have still a little issue here, because we're missing an edge loop here. Oh, not there. Here at the corner. And then let's hit 3, yeah, that fixed it. Okay, Alt 5. That's looking good. Hit Alt 5 again to get the wireframe back on shaded. So that's one part we did. So let me just show all. Okay, so just checking here. So we need something in the back of that switch here, of that waveform switch. So let me just shift select the bottom, this part in the bottom. What's the matter here? Can't shift select. Why is that? What's wrong? So let me just delete the history. Can't shift select both objects. I don't know what happened, but all right. So that doesn't help. That's funny. I still was in, I don't know what tool mode. That's funny. Okay. Yeah, so let's go in here and create a polygon cube and bring it to the back of that thing. So I don't want to do some complicated geometry behind it, so why not just using a plane? So, but I see almost 15 minutes again, so I'm gonna pause this video and I'll be back, and then we are creating that thing in the back of that switch. See you in the next video.